Oh, okay. Guess we're on. What's going on, family? What's going on? It's Brother Coasty at IALLG, and we're always building bridges within to explore the world without. Today's just a casual conversation with you all. Whenever you decide to watch this, whenever your spirit tunes you into this message, it's all about transformation and how it requires massive action. Transformation requires massive action. And let's talk about it all for just a moment. What is massive action? And that phrase, that term has been thrown around all the time. And I think that there has to be a clearing up of what this really means. What is massive action exactly? I always started off by telling you what it's not. Massive action is not some large, grandiose, out the box, over the top expression. Massive action is a decision to be consistent. That is massive action. I'm going to tell you why it is. Anything that's large, anything that's grand, anything that's big that we notice in this world, in this life, did not appear overnight. In fact, it took a while, and it took consistency, and it took a decision to not go backwards, just forward every single day for a prolonged period of time. That's massive. Look at pyramids. Look at the Grand Canyon. Look at architecture. Look at any piece of art that you make or your friends make. It don't appear overnight. What it does is it requires a few things, right? So massive action requires a decision first and foremost to transform. And in that decision to transform, it requires a target or an ideal or a goal or a destination on what the transformation will look like. And after you figure out what you want to transform into, then you have to develop a plan or a standard operating procedure, whatever you want to call it. It's your routine that's going to get you from where you are to where you want to be. Requires you to realize where you are, to build a plan, and figure out where you want to be. And then it requires the massive action required to get there. See, when we think about massive and action and, things of that nature, a lot of the times what comes to most people's minds is something huge that has to be done immediately. And that's not the case, family. Massive action just requires consistency. It requires you to do things repetitively and over a prolonged period of time. And those small actions build up into large action, and that large action builds up into an extreme action, and that extreme action builds up into massive action. That's it, family. That's all it takes to transform massive action. And that massive action just takes small action. And that small action just requires a plan. And that plan require you to know where you want to go. And now we see why rule number 1 is focus. You got to learn to focus. That's it, y'all. I just wanted to come on here, shoot that to you. And, I want to encourage y'all real quick. Find out what you love. Find out what your passion is. Find out what your superpower is. And do it every day. Put your all into it. Don't worry so much about where life may go. Don't worry so much about the outcome. I know that's scary. I know it's counterintuitive. I know that you say, well, bro, I can't just do that because I got stuff going on. I got responsibilities. And I feel you. But as you begin to develop in your life, I encourage you to slowly and surely, a day at a time, relinquish the necessity to control the outcome and instead focus on the doing, the being of your passion, of your love, of your purpose. That's it, family. This is Brother Coasty at IALLG.com. We are always building bridges within to explore the world without. Peace, family.